Hello my friends, Brandon here. So, I got some, well let's look how the day looks before I start speaking so y'all have an idea of how the weather is in Auburn, South Carolina today. It's a cloudy day. Anyway, I got this right here, a tire on, because I gotta do my clothes today. So pretty much all my clothes are either inside the dryer or washer. Let me bump that up a little bit, the lighting, so I can see myself better inside this. And anyway, take my watch off. I'm going to be demonstrating some body movements today for twists and turns on your feet, okay? And yes, have no shoes on. Now, you might be able to see my feet perfectly. Let me get them close as I can to the camera. So about like right there, step inside the middle. All right. So you have how your foot bends up right there on your toes. I'm going to take this, I'm going to twist it. I'm just using the ball of my foot right there. I'm taking it, I'm twisting it. Okay, that's one. And you see that I'm allowing this right here, I'm not really trying to move this and move that a different way, which would be harder to move this one and that one that way, kinda. I'm not moving them both together because you would be seeing this knee right here turn. If I was trying to move that up there, you'd see this right turn a little bit. Because of this part of your whole entire body up here being connected right there to both those, this is going to turn a little bit. Especially how little I am at with my flexibility. Okay? So I'm just turning this side. Yeah, this right here is going to rock a little bit because I'm having my body loose. I'm not having this really tight where I'm just bending this side because that put too much force and tension. I want that. Now we have both the balls of my feet moving. Okay, and some people watching will asking, what the heck are you talking about, Brandon? I'm talking about having the ability to move on the balls of your feet and putting your foot in the right position of moving. Right, and having the right spread out stance where you can move right this way. That way, getting those foot anglements of looking at your possible attackers or training partners ways. I have some on my toe. And I have said before, on this foot, right there, I do have an ingrown toenail. I'm not going to show it on camera, but I do. So it does hurt a little bit. Plus my toes all puffed up because of it being a little bit infected. So there's that to talk about. Sometimes I also use the bottom heel of my foot, and that actually works better for me. Due to turning, sometimes I'll use both the ball of one and the heel of the other. My heels work better for me, but to do it better I need to use the balls of my feet. But my heels do rotate more because it's a smaller area, a smaller surface area hitting the ground. And you know, you have the movies where one guy say the camera is you are the person inside to move the camera way it's facing towards me. Basically, right here where you see me, straight up dead inside the middle, not a trees around, just imagine me and imagine your individual inside me running towards me. And they take it and they twist on the ball of their foot and they move their body. And they find some way to hit the person on the back of the neck or do something like that, whatever the heck. All that telegraphic crap and stuff like that. Now you have that right there. I do sometimes to test out my balance and really just figure out how my foot can wiggle and move around really to get my body back in balance. And my yard is kind of at a little bit of a slanted incline. So most of my weight is going to be tilted this way because that's how my yard is, okay? In my house, it goes down, and the front of my yard is higher than where I'm standing right now. That is the geographical landscape of my yard. That's the geometry shape of how the square shape of my yard right here is at its tilt, okay? It is slightly vertical. So there you go. So this one right here, taking that leg up. We're taking this leg up. This one can go a little bit higher up, as you can tell. This one don't want to go that high. This one has more flexibility this way and that way. This one won't go so high. This one goes so high. That one goes so far out. This one has more, because years ago, leaning on the edge of a golf cart, got hit by something, snatched his leg back, and that's why I have better ability to. And now my feet, if you look at my feet, they're going out that way. That's why this one has better ability than this one. This one I can start feeling a little bit of tightening up on my joints and whatnot, especially when I do the front kick. And I can't really do unless, of course, I bring it up and then do it. So I'm kind of pulling back or pushing up and then letting it go. And I'm trying to lightly just do a snap motion with my leg like I would my arm, like that. And unless, of course, I stretch, that does hurt more than usual. But there's still something wrong with this side for falling years ago on my leg, where my joints right there of how your leg connects to your pelvic area bone, I believe that is right there. Unlike this side. But this side, I don't have my lower leg stretched out good enough for the front kick to not feel tension right there. And my calves, where my hamstrings are, and my lower part of my leg, on the set of my thighs. So this one is more of the thigh problem, and this one have a little bit of a calf problem. So both my legs have different pros and cons, okay? Now, my arms, see how that one goes out more? I broke this elbow years ago from falling on something. It hit a big old nail on a stick and it broke. It didn't break in half, it just broke the bone joint. And you can even sometimes hear it. I don't know if y'all can, I know I can. I know you can hear this probably. That's my wrist. Both my wrists have been fractured. But I still learn how to rotate them a little bit decently afterwards. And I also can, if I can do it right now. Okay, I usually can do, I can't do it at the moment. Sometimes having a watch on helps. I used to wear 2 watches for years to get my wrist back in the right shape. And this one, I can look and tell compared to that one. See? More smoother. And this right here sticks out. So yeah. And your nose is mostly partially made of cartilage. And somehow, from cracking my neck for years, it somehow, I can do something with my nose and make it pop pretty much. And I'm not sure how that happens, it just happens. Now, I have had my head hit a stuff a few times backwards, not that much. And I guess that could be some of the problems wrong and allow my neck to crack certain ways, but also cracking my neck in general is the main reason why what's wrong with me. I've gained a little bit of weight this year, so yeah. But overall, most of the time when I stretch, I still can do some decent kicks for somebody my size. And it's just, a lot of times my stretching exercise to get right there loose and whatnot. That's a sideways one. I call that one the windmill. So yeah, I'm exposing all my problems. So in the future, as I get back more into training and do these videos, people will understand why I look sloppy half the time, okay? It's easier for me to work on the weight situation and be not practicing enough, work on my breathing better, than it is the problems I have. Now also, this ankle right here, okay? And look right now, I'm pretty decent balance. See, look. See? I mean, that was in there for a long, decent time. And look. Pretty decent. See? For somebody my size and my weight and my health. Not really my age, I'm pretty young. Anyway, this one right here, that time I leaned over a little bit more than before. Whoopsie. I did that little hop. This one right here, my ankle, had something wrong with it. I was running down the steep incline of my family's goat fence. Yes, I live inside the country, I have a country accent. And instead of doing like a hopping motion, kinda, you know, that right there, kinda like, what's it called? Not really hopping, but what is it? Not jumping, not bouncing, not hopping. Skipping, almost. For a moment, that's something I used to use for a person my size to help myself. I slowed down to get on an angle, go on the heel instead of keep on going straight. This time I want to see if I could find a way to slow down and slide and then go that way somehow. So go from straight up running to find some way to slide and go that way somehow, something like that. Transition and move and not take as much time. And I messed up my ankle, and later on I had stepped on a big old stone, got a stone bruise on my heel right there, also known as a heel spur. I say that wrong half the times. So that's why I mainly like to wear boots that have got a good cushion in them. Plus I do a lot of walking around inside the woods, which also, by the way, when you're walking inside the woods where I live, you got to walk like this. Your ball hits your toes and your ball hit the foot first, you leave the other side. You pull this back, you bring it pretty high up, and you let that, and that's how you got to walk in the woods. Because you're not just straight up, you know, walking like that. Because you end up making way more noise in one area, and you end up tripping over stuff. Because, in case you have forgot, this is what I live next to. So yeah, as for this video, I want to talk about stuff that was wrong with me, just a few movements. And also, sometimes, this one, because that elbow's messed up, can sling out quicker than this one can. And because I have big shoulders, whatnot, I'm not really used to, I'm not really much training for the punches and whatnot. And when I first started, I thought a punch was a joke, just trying to go out hard as you could. I didn't understand about moving the body. And a lot of times I've done it halfway. Because a lot of people was quicker than me, you know, big people oftentimes slower. And I'm slowly getting fast at some stuff, especially with my legs. When I do decent amount of stretching for a good few good minutes, almost an hour, you know, constantly within days and weeks and whatnot, I'm actually full on my training. And I know a lot of people that see people with a long hair, they think, you know, the rocker deal and shaking your head. I only shake my head a little bit for so long because I guess it's from cracking my neck so much. I shake it too much, I get dizzy. So, yeah, those are problems with me that make it sometimes harder to do certain stuff while training. So, there you go, folks, and I'll see y'all folks around.